name is Tina Bain. I am a certified aerobics instructor and a personal trainer. And tonight I want us to talk a little bit about the usage of bands. I want to show you some exercises for mainly the upper body. We're going to target the biceps, the triceps, and the deltoid area. And I'm going to throw in some lunges so you have a little bit of the multi-functional movements going on. So first of all, I want to talk about the bands just really quickly, give you a little information about them. I have 3 different bands here. They are all different weights or sizes. I have the lighter one, it's a little bit thinner, have a medium, and then a heavier one. You can feel them, you can feel the difference in them when you look at them, you can see it when you go to work with them, you can tell what the difference is. You want to find the one that works for you. I suggest you buy more than one. Maybe you can buy them together. I know that I've picked 3 or 4 up at one time. They come in a set, so you've got a light, a medium, and a heavy. But that way you can choose what you need. The other thing you want to do is you always, before you use your bands, you want to make sure that you have checked them really good. You don't want tears in them, you don't want holes in them, because you don't want them to rip while you're working out with them. They are wonderful. They are the no excuse workout because you can take them with you on trips, throw them in your luggage. They don't weigh anything. Bring them out when you get to your hotel room or wherever it is that you are. Work out. You can do everything with them, upper body, lower body. You can use them for abs, so they are very functional. And I suggest if you don't have them, that you should. Okay, so let's get started. Again, we're going to start with the biceps, move to the triceps, then we're going to do the shoulders. All right. I'm going to only show you the reps a few times so that you can get the way the move works, and then I want you to punch, pause, and I want you to do them, make notes, whatever you need to do, okay? All right, so first of all, we're going to do the bicep curl, and with the bicep curl, we're also going to do a lunge, so that way we're getting a little bit of that multi-functional movement going. Now, again, I said you've checked your band, you know it's looking good. I've folded it in half here. You're going to step on the band with the right foot, or the left, it's according to how you want to start. You want to make sure that the band is balanced, okay, between the leg there. You want to step back with the left leg. Now, the reason we want to step back far enough is that we want to make sure that our lunge looks really good, okay? We want to make sure that this back knee is going straight down, straight up, just like an elevator. Front knee stays over the ankle. And then we're going to throw in that bicep curl with it, okay? So like I said, I'm only going to do about 5 of them. So we're just going to take the curl, lunge together, okay? And as you're going down and going up, I want you to press through that front heel, and that's going to help with that lunge. And then I also want you to think about your bicep, full range of motion. Keep the elbows close to your side, all right? All right, one more on this side. And again, you finish it out anywhere from 8 to 12 to 15. And I want you to do 3 sets. The other thing I want you to think about here is be careful when you release the band, all right? So we're going to go to the other side. And this time, I'm going to show it to you with a little bit different movement with the biceps so that you can see how you can change it up. I'm also getting a little more tension in here, so I'm tightening up. I want to take out any slack that's there. Okay, so you're going to take that back leg back. Go ahead and get ready for the lunge. And I'm going to go into a 2 count bicep curl and lunge. So it's going to be down for 2 and up for 2. Down for 2 and up for 2. There we go. Do a few more. Again, keep that body nice and tall. Don't lean forward. The back knee goes straight down to the floor. The front knee is over the ankle. I'm going to do one more. There we go. Right here. Coming up. All right, and to step out, remember we talk about pick that leg up and then bring it out. All right. The next thing we're going to do are triceps. Now, there's lots of different ways you can use the band for triceps. I'm going to show you 2 different ways tonight. If you want more, please text me, email, Facebook me. I'll have all that listed for you after this so you'll know how you can get in touch with me. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is, I'm going to turn sideways for this one. I want my band to have more tension, so I'm going to put it in half here like this. Now, you want to take the arm that you're not working and hold the band in your hand there. The arm you are going to work, which is going to be our right arm, we're going to take and hold it just like we had a weight in our hand. You don't want to squeeze the hand too tight, but you want to hold on to the band. All right, we're going to bend at our hips right here. Don't want to back rounded. You want the back nice and flat in a neutral position. You're going to take the elbow back. The left arm is going to be your anchor, so it's like it's not going to move. Your right arm is going to just extend and bend. Extend and bend. Now, I have this pretty tight on the tension, which is making my left arm have to work also. So your options here are, if you do a few and you realize, oh, my shoulder's starting to move, I need to kind of change, then you know what? Take it, release that tension. You see how much easier that got, all right? Always check your form. Always make sure your abs are tight. Don't let the shoulder rise up. Keep it nice and in the same place. And you're extending and bending. Okay, so 8 to 12 reps, 3 sets. Now I'm going to show you a different way you can do this, all right, so that you have 2 choices here. Like I said, there's lots of different ways, but tonight we're just going to work on 2. All right, for this one, you're going to stand tall. So if your back bothers you, or you feel like you're rounding it, or you're not getting it where you need to, stand up tall. Knees are soft. Always keep that body in alignment. And all you're going to do is you're going to take your anchor arm, your anchor hand, and you're going to hold it up here close to your chest. And then the arm you're working, elbow's going to stay close to the side. You can go straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, okay? Again, full range of motion, trying to work it as much as you can. You'll notice that the other arm is having to also work because it is the anchor, and it's having to hold on to the band. So you get a little multi-work there. All right, so anywhere from 8 to 12 reps, 3 sets. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work our medial, anterior, and posterior delt. Okay, so next I said we're going to work our shoulder area. And I am going to go with a lighter band. And the reason I'm going to go with a lighter band is twofold. One, because if you've not used the bands before, you want to start out light. Always you can take them a little medium or to heavier, however you need to. But I also have some shoulder issues, and so I really try to be really careful with my shoulders so that I don't injure them. I try to protect them. So I'm going with the lighter one. We're going to do a double move with a static lunge. So we're going to do the anterior and the medial delt at the same time on one arm, and I'm going to do one arm. If you want to split them and you want to do both arms, then that's fine. But I'm going to show it to you as one tonight, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take the band and drop it on the floor. Now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to take and step on it, all right? And you want to make sure that you don't have a lot of tension. So you'll kind of have to play with it. You might have to move it over a little bit here, play with that, figure out what you need. You're going to step back into that lunge like we did at the beginning. This time, instead of lunging down with each move, we're going to take that lunge and just hold it. Okay, we're going to make those muscles work a little bit longer, and it's called a static move, all right, because we stay in the same place. So all we're going to do is the elbow's going to be soft. We're going to use this muscle right here in front. We're going to take and just lift it straight up. That's the anterior. Now for the medial, I'm going to bring it out to the side. All right, again, the body's nice and tall, abs are nice and tight. Come all the way down and go all the way back up, okay, for each move. And the lift to the front and the lift to the side counts as 1. So if you're going to do 8, then it's going to be a total of 16 if you count each movement singularly, okay? So I'm just going to do a couple more, lifting all the way down, all the way up. Now you'll notice that when I come down, there's a little bit of tension there, or I'm sorry, a little bit of slack there. And on the next side, I'm going to take that out because I want to work a little bit harder. But again, you need to decide what works for you, okay? So when we come up, we'll step up nice and tall, and kind of roll that shoulder out a little bit. Remember we talked about 3 sets of these? If you can only do 1 set the first time, that's fine, all right? Remember, you work up to that. All right, I talked about how I want to take out some of that tension, so I'm going to basically take and step a little bit closer, and there's not going to be as much tension there. All right, so I'm going to lunge here. Get that lunge nice and in perfect form, and we're going to take it straight up and then out to the side. And again, working that anterior delt here, the medial delt here. All right, so we get 2 muscle groups in 1 move, and actually even 3 because of the lower body. And again, if you want to, you can take that a lot lower. You know, make that work. Use that to your advantage right here. Okay, so again, all the way down, all the way up. 8 to to 12 to 15 reps. Remember, this counts as 1, and this counts as 1. All right. So again, step up, and we're going to step off now. Again, check that band, make sure it looks good. Last thing I'm going to show you really quickly here is for the rear posterior delt. All right. All we're going to do is I'm going to bring the band up, and I'll show this from the front view, and then I'll show it from the side view. You want to keep the elbows at the shoulder height, so you don't want them dropping. What you're going to do is start with your elbows nice and soft. Think about your shoulder blades coming together in the back and pinching, all right, toward trying to maybe even hold a pencil in between your shoulder blades when you come back. So the elbows come to the back, go right to the shoulder area, even with the shoulder, squeeze the shoulder blades, okay? Now you'll notice here that when I come back, there's that little bit of slack, okay? So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I take that slack out. All right, good. So again, 8 to 12, keep the elbows nice and at that shoulder level, squeeze the shoulder blades. All right, real quick before we're done here, I want to show you the side view. So body's nice and tall, knees are soft, back's in a neutral position, pull straight back, bring it here, squeeze and release, squeeze and release. All right, one more. Good job. All right, so 3 sets, 8 to 15 reps. Start out where you need to. Choose the band you need to. Light, medium, or heavy. Totally up to you. Again, my name is Tina Bain. You can find me at tinaYbain.com. That's where my blog is. You can also find me on Facebook, Tina Yeager Bain. I am here to help you. I'm going to be doing some more videos here in the next few days. I'm going to be working on some legs and some more abs. I'm going to try to use the ball here with the abs here in the next few days too. So I hope you have a great, great day, and let me know what else I can show you here.